see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Suns. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And see where the 76ers are. They've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
Outside ball. Isaac picks the ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pistons leading. Here's Bay. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. It's to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
I tell you what, Jackson has a quick trigger, especially in these pick and roll sets, taking whatever the D gives him.
Now here's ball. And the dunk by Embiid.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Ball, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anthony Melton in for Tatum. In a moment, I'll quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter. And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basket.
Bay passes to Overton. Count that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up. Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. A lot of game left to play.
Now, here's ball. That's the Bible. Now, here's Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Never easy trying to stop Embiid. Even when you foul him, he still finds ways to muscle shots in.
The 76ers have gone making their previous attempt at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That one drops. He ties it up. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness and his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Joseph down low. He's covered by Ball. Poked away. Launches it. Shot by Joseph. No good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball to pass to Embiid. 52 seconds left in the first. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And checking out the numbers for Joseph, how he did last season. He put up about 6 points per game last season. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. Tremendous assets to see coming off of this.
Hey, no good.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy.
That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Now here's Steibel. The pass to Embiid. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Second chance shot. Outside ball. Passes it to Embiid. Over to the left wing. Here's Bible. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Philadelphia?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
We've got Plumlee. Ray Ellington is out there with the out. Then there's Grant, and it's Bay in its small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Tatum. And too long on the shot. In the corner, it's Plumlee. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Tatum passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. He's more about team.
Pass to Ellington. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Bay, guarded by Tatum. Clock at 4. There's Diallo, off target from outside. Philadelphia shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside Tatum. From 18 feet away, and dishes it off the right side of the rim. Pistons trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, Ellington. Now the feed to Grant. Pass to Bay. Takes the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bay's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Melton. Now the pass to Tatum. It's tipped. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Melton. Takes it inside.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gio. He works hard, shows the instincts, and reads the passing moves very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. And I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And Plumlee kicks to Ellington. Back to Plumlee. He dishes it to Grant. Here's Ellington. And Tatum pulls it down.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Tatum. 33 points last game. And that one drops.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive is what helps him finish hard shots.
Here is Ellington. Down low. Here's Plumlee. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Isaac. No good with the triple. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nice move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. John Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here's Melton. Pass to Okiki. Outside Tatum. He kicks the ball. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Pistons. He's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Ellington. Here's Bay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And a different look here for the Pistons. And so he hits both.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Melton. The pass to Okiki. Here's Tatum. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Bowl. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Lonzo Ball comes in for Melton.
And like his father, Manu, Bowl's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in for Detroit. They have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now here's Ball. Outside Tatum. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They haven't even as much as I thought they would tonight.
Joseph finds Okafor. To the left wing. Outside Jackson. A free ball. Score the best in his third after 5 shots.
And you can see now Jackson starting to shoot that shot with ease. A lot of confidence now flowing through the young fella.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break, but now he might have to sit out until halftime.
Pass it to Embiid. Rebound, Detroit. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't moving. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid with the screen on Joseph. Ball to pass to Tatum. Ball against Joseph. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Jackson has the open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 76ers moving the ball around. Isaac passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Pistons trailed by 3. Joseph, a pass to Scoop. .144 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. There's Bay. Another shot. And Embiid with the block.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
It's intercepted. Outside Jackson. Pass to Stewart. 1:11 left now here in the second. And here's Joseph for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Bible, and here's Embiid. Back to Bible. And there's the pass to Okiki. There's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Okafor, high post. Back to Joseph. To the inside. There's Bay. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bible on the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's easy to admire Embiid. I mean, the game seems to come so easy to the big fella, especially when it comes to flying.
Jackson looking it over. And it's blocked. They retain possession. That's good. The 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 and a bucket from Okafor. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we're just going to keep being aggressive and make it play.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
When Embiid plays like this, he's the best center in the league. The skill, the physicality, the attitude. He's not just out there to play well. He's looking to intimidate.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, it's been a great night for the guys on the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes.
And it's just about time.
We saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, we got Matisse Thybulle. Jason Tatum is out there with Isaac, and there's Embiid, and it's ball in at the point. Gregory, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 to 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. If you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Isaac. There's Embiid, and Grant sends it back. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint, and scored by Diallo. Outside, Joseph. Isaac with the steal. Ball against Grant. Ball gets to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Joseph looking around. Passes it to Diallo. Grant with a screen on Tatum. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. That's the Thibault. Now Embiid. Back to Thibault. From the arc. And the three ball is good. Thibault's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Outside, Joseph. Here's Grant. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they get it back. Here's Plumlee. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 10. In the corner. Tatum with it. Second half of play was just in 2.5 minutes gone. Shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Plumlee, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid. The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the 76ers. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now. It's great that the league has moved ahead and said that if you really need help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Clock is at 3. Brooks has the 24-second shot clock.
I got shot it like twice.
And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Ellington dishes the Plumlee. Knocks it loose. Isaac with the steal. Here's Thibault. Pass to Isaac. And Grant sends it back. And the pass to Diallo. Baseline J. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Melton. Passes it to Tatum. That one, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Out left of the wing. Diallo kicks to Grant. Inside, here's Plumlee. And the rejection by Embiid.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Jackson's checked in for Diallo. Outside Tatum. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. He knows it. The best thing they could do is try to give him more easy looks.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Isaac finds Tatum. Over Grant. Tatum passes over. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Okiki.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
That's the Plumlee. Now Grant. Ellington with it. On the way, Jackson. Wide open shot is on the money. Jackson's got 10.
And how about that mentality by Jackson? Looking to shoot it as soon as that pass was delivered.
Here's Melton. Guarded by Jackson. Only with the steal. Wow, Jackson. He's got 10. On the wing, Ellington. Driving inside. And he banks into it. Ellington showed his second bucket of the night.
I like that big player. But you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Outside Tatum. On the wing. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Isaac. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Back to Jackson. Here's Stewart. He's covered by Isaac. Out to the wing. And that's the Milton. Right side Tatum. Stolen by Grant. And now the pass break. Grant with the ball. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Ball, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Ball's checked in. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Okiki. Here's Tatum. And off the glass. That one's good. Tatum's got 9.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles, and he plays more physical than advertised.
Here is Ellington. Okafor, high post. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Ball's not loose, and that's out of bounds. Further retain possession. .141 left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle scores for the 76ers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
The drive by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jackson, with the quick first step there, when he's taking off towards the rim, he really does force the defense to have to try to foul.
1:16 left to play in the third. Now, here's Ball. To the middle, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You can make the case. This is Ball's best skill. A phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Here is Ellington, trailing by 13. Passes to Jackson. Now here's Overton. Guarded closely. Kicks it to Ellington. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Ellington's got 7 points.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
So the wing on the left.
What you doing out of bounds, man?
Ball against Jackson. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got about single digits for the distance.
And he's really great at keeping after misses, using those long arms and quick instincts to snag rebounds.
And the Pacers making a change here. The Owls checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Tatum. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Melton passes the Ball. Here's Melton. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the distance. Hayes got 5 rebounds tonight. That's for Stewart. Here's Jackson with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers pulling on an 8-point lead and into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And James to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it to the film session.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Detroit, Corey Joseph is out there with Young. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Okafor. And it's Bay in this shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is off.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half. And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
There's the basket. Melton. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Joseph. He feeds it to Okafor. Grant outside. And it's Joseph in the corner. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off the shot here. Here's Becky. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no passes. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
There's the Diallo. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter going to the left side wing. Joseph down low. He's covered by Ball. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers leading by 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Passes it to Bowl. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Joseph. From outside the arc. The shot by Ellington, no good.
And I thought that was on a drop. It looks good from here.
Outside, Ball. That's the fight. Embiid with it. He's guarded by Plumlee. And they double up Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. Deep dribble from Ball. And that one comes up a bit short.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Grant finds Plumlee. I'll put that.
He shot him in the foot with his inability to make shots.
In the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Embiid. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because we really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off out.
Oh, you're a dad, and a proud one at that. And keep an eye so good from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in to what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus.
Buries the 7-footer. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to get a little inside.
Here's Plumlee, and slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, that's a major lead throw there.
He took a grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Ball over the pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball. Embiid's got 26 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the league.
Joseph finds Plumlee. And here is Ellington. Back to Plumlee. And it's Joseph in the corner. That one misses. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 14. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, this is the selfishness ball brings to the table. The definition of pass first point guard.
Detroit's got an awfully 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pistons passing it around. Joseph sets a screen for Plumlee. And Joseph kicks to Grant. A 3-pointer, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Tatum setting the pick for Ball. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Forget Jason Tatum's in the 2018 playoffs, all he did was lead the Celtics in scoring at just 20 years old, taking Boston to Game 7 of the conference finals.
That's what they want to see from him. Attacking and whistles and maybe causing some touch.
Now the pass to Ellington. And here is Grant. A 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside Tatum. Over Diallo. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star to test out a four-point line, what would you think of it?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can't. We look at offensive efficiency and I know the statistics. There's still a lot of ways that they can improve with the line what it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of time.
And they double up Embiid. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And the basket by Tatum.
Oh, man, you got to love the awareness from Tatum, assessing the situation, making sure to get off a quality shot at the time.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it two in a row. Here's Joseph. He kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Joseph, out to the wing. If you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, with that comes block steals and deflections. As long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Ball against Joseph. Ball feeling it out a bit, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some down moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Isaac. Bangs on the trifecta.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
That's to Jackson. He takes it in. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Passes it to Okeke. Releases. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Jackson drives in, and it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. They grab their own miss. Felicio. This one for 3. The shot's good from Hayes.
Way to work it inside out, and it draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Isaac outside. And there's the try. pops in the layup for two.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.